Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates differently than any other lender out there. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. I'll go over a short presentation about what makes us unique and special. And then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will actually show some of the back-end software we've developed and how the leads programs work. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, how this all comes together in the traditional sense to close more loans. So let me start here by sharing my screen. And hopefully most of you have checked out this page, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean here. So again, we are not your traditional mortgage lender. We come from a marketing and technology background, and we are a mortgage technology company. And it all starts with our proprietary CRM, POS, LOS system with the AI built in, which we've written every line of code for, which basically allows both new and veteran loan officers to scale up their business instantly just by plugging into our system. So you can basically plug into our system and generate new leads every day doing the activities that you're already doing. So let me explain a little bit more about how this works. So first off, our business model. We are approved with over 135 lenders and investors. What that means for everybody here, we're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at our 5,000 plus in-house loan program options, where we are the lender, funding the loans with our own funds, drawing the docs with our own law firm, and all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we don't have that program available where we can fund it ourselves, we want to make sure we partner with a wholesale lender that does have that. That way we have access to every loan program that exists in the market. Everything from conventional VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, those are the types of deals we typically fund in-house with our own funds. Once we start going outside the box to commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, those types of things, we will typically partner with a wholesale lender. What's important is that we have a home for every loan that comes through the door. And let's talk a little bit more about the technology. So again, we've written every line of code for what you're about to see. And it all starts here with our AI-powered lead generating website. This is just one page of it here, but it turns into a fully integrated POS, CRM, LOS. Kyle will show you a little bit more in the back end how that all works here in a second. But it really comes down to one login for you as the loan officer, one login for your customer, no matter which one of the hundreds of different banks, lenders, or investors we use, or thousands of different loan programs. There's just one place for you and your customer to go at all times. We can also pull instant rate quotes from our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs and even automatically requote as the markets fluctuate. And our prospects can come in from just a basic name, email, phone number, pull their own rates, complete their own 1003, pull their own credit, and get that all synced into our LOS system without you lifting a finger. And we can do that with all of our API integrations. So we have over 50 integrations with all the standard technology partners you may be used to. We use Encompass for our LOS system, but you don't have to log into Encompass. You can control it with the CRM. We use Optimal Blue for pricing. Just click a button there and get instant pricing. We have 5 AMCs at the click of a button, no logins needed. You get the point there. Everything is integrated with just a click. We also have our automated social media posting where you can plug in your picture, of course, and we'll create flyers and link those to your website to generate leads for you every single day without you lifting a finger and post automatically to all your social networks that you connect. And we have our AI built into our dual AWS. So a lot of platforms have dual AWS, which is Fannie and Freddie underwriting side by side. We take it a step further, do the dual AWS, and send it through our Calvin AI to analyze it to see which is going to be best for our borrowers there. So great use of the AI in our system. And since we're all remote here, we want to make sure we have all of the tools at your fingertips at all time for the trainings and support. Typically, that's going to be in our remote-based training and learning center, basically our classroom. It's open 365 days a year, 24/7. You can jump in there, take new skills, take new courses to upgrade your skills, add new states, etc. We also have a partnership with a mortgage school to add new states, as well as discounted CE. But if you need to add new states or even get your license if you don't have it yet, we have the free license education courses there with a discount and even some test prep resources. We also have our live weekly loan officer trainings where we do those on YouTube as a webinar style training, and we have hundreds of those in our library for putting together different loan types, structuring loans, clearing conditions, etc. We also have our real-time Zoom support, so our processes are in Zoom. Since we're all remote, they can still get face-to-face with you, take over your screen during business hours, get you unstuck. And we also have our mentors in the Zoom room as well. Again, they can take over the screen and help you structure your deals and disclose your deals face-to-face there, and that's even during extended business hours. We have our Knowledge Center program with thousands of articles, videos, tips, tricks, guides, all kinds of different resources, not just from us, but all of our partners as well. So thousands of articles at the click of a button. And we have our Calvin Compliance AI program with all the federal and state regulations, so you can get instant compliance answers there. And the final category, definitely one of our favorite, and about to expand here as we get some more states. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans in 44 states at the moment. And we're licensed in 23 states for primary homes. That means we can do an additional 21 states for business purpose DSCR. So great opportunity to expand your licensing footprint without necessarily having to get more licenses. And we have all kinds of different ways company leads come in. Kyle will show you here in a second. Just understand it's a simple 50-50 split when we go over the compensation. And there's all kinds of different ways to generate your own leads as well, where you take our campaigns, copy them, and put your budget behind them. Or if you're already generating your own leads, you can use our webhook to import those instantly. We also have a cool feature where you can click a button at any time to refer deals to your teammates and earn 75 basis points. Maybe you're not licensed in that state. Maybe you've never done a fix and flip type loan before. Just click that button, work with your teammates, and earn 75 basis points. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, we love to meet everybody face to face at least once per year since we're all remote. So we do our annual retreat here in Miami with the VIP yacht party and cover the hotel room for our team. And past speakers include people like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from The Profit. And now let's go into the compensation plans. So first up here on the left, we will go through our standard loan officer plan. Earn up to 200 basis points. And most important difference here, there is no monthly fees for this plan. And our standard comp, 150 basis points on your own self-generated loans, or 1.5% commission for those not familiar with basis points. And a simple 50-50 split on company leads means you will earn 75 basis points or 0.75% commission on company leads. And you can earn a bonus of 50 basis points for any volume over 2 million. Since we're just giving a platform here for you guys to scale up, we love to get as much comp back to you as we can. And everybody has access to unlimited company leads at a 50-50 split. Now, if you're more self-sufficient or want to join our new exclusive plan here, this is the Loan Officer Unlimited plan, where you can earn up to 100% commission. So we're on a 275 basis point comp plan. That's what we charge the customers. We're going to earn that as well because we're going to be paying our $299 per month tech fee up front, no other fees, and you can earn 100% commission. So we charge the customer $275. We're going to earn 275 basis points on self-generated loans. That's 2.75% commission. Simple 50-50 split means 137.5 basis points or 1.375% commission on a company lead. And we call this Loan Officer Unlimited because it is unlimited transactions with no transaction fees. Many other platforms charge transaction fees. This is true 100%. Just the $299 per month fee there is all you have. And you still have access to all the company leads at a 50-50 split. So just two different plans, two different ways to approach your business here as a loan officer. You can go ahead and click the button to apply for the one you wish to start with. But let's pass it over to Kyle to show the back end and how everything works. You ready, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and just show you real quick here how the system works on the back end. So our CRM, just like any other CRM, you can take your notes, emails, texts, and they pop up down here. You can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set follow-up tasks, reminders for yourself. You can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email and text them over time, all that kind of good stuff that most other CRMs do. But in our system, you can also click refer lead right here anytime. Again, if you're not licensed in that state or maybe don't know how to do that loan type, you can always click a button here to refer it to a teammate instantly. Now, what really starts to set our system apart here from other CRMs is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, with just a few pieces of info without needing to pull credit, you can put the info in here, click one button to pull up all the rates from our different outlets, select the rates you want to show your client, and within 2 minutes of getting off the phone, you can send them a nice, pretty quote here that looks like this with their different rate choices you chose to show them. They can scroll over these things to see what they mean. You'll see that it pulls in the Google map automatically, the property taxes and Zestimate automatically, as well as an insurance quote there automatically, and the proposed loan info here, the automatic breakdown of the taxes, insurance, HOA, the lender fees here. And then if we scroll down, you'll see you here as the loan originator at the bottom of the quote, but you can also add a realtor to the quote. So your realtor partners absolutely love this because they know when they send you a referral, not only can you quote them within minutes, but you're going to include the realtor on the quote so they know what's going on and you're saying, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. Now, the best part about all this is your client can then just click Start My Loan Application. And what that does is takes them right to their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their 1003 application right here. They don't have to leave the page. They can upload the documents we're going to need. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where the loan is currently at, which automatically updates as you go through the loan process. So your client has everything they need here in this one login. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your end in our LOS and POS system on the back end once the client has submitted their application. So notice here, this application is 100% complete. You're seeing this on your back end. And now what happens is once they've submitted their application, we pull credit instantly and automatically. So the client doesn't have to put in their credit card or anything. They submit their application, we pull credit. So by the time you come in here and click this Encompass API, not only is the 1003 already imported in here, but the credit is already pulled and imported, liabilities are already imported. So everything is here ready for you to originate the loan. Now, I'll point out real quick the dual AUS, as Nick was talking about, the dual automated underwriting for Fannie and Freddie at the same time with the click of a button, which is pretty common now. However, we take it a step further and have our AI analyze it for you to let you know which may be best for your client in this particular situation. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll down here, right here on your same portal, you get your conditions. So your processor, you can come in here, upload documents to fulfill that condition, dispute the condition, whether it's you or your processor doing this, it's all right here in one login. So it's one system. So this is how we can take somebody from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in the CRM, quoting them, gathering their documents, accepting their application, pulling their credit, originating the loan, fulfilling the conditions, everything here in one system with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So we do ad campaigns, as we mentioned earlier, we're more from a marketing background. So we don't buy leads from third parties. All of our leads are exclusive from our own ad campaigns. And what happens is we'll put out our ads. Something like this is just an example of a simple ad that we'll put out there for different loan programs. The client's going to request to be contacted, double opt in to be contacted. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a text message immediately with that lead. And I took a little screenshot here of my test account so you can see what it looks like. So this would be what's coming into you, right? So you get a text with that lead instantly so you can call that lead right away. We always want to call leads within the first minute. And you'll see here, this is about an hour's worth of text messages that I was getting, different leads here, purchase leads, also some different general requests, some DSCR leads, some foreign national leads. So all different types of leads coming here through the system. So those are the live hot leads that we are, sending you in real time. Now, another way that you can receive leads from us here is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can drop those automated text and emails to them with one click, which then moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in here dropping those automated messages, and we provide the leads in here for you. So there's thousands of leads in here at all times for you to call. That way you always have work in here to do. And again, we provide the leads in here for you so you can do that. Now, another way that you can work leads in our system is, as we mentioned earlier, you can actually have us run a marketing campaign for you. So we're going to give everybody free leads from our campaigns every day at a 50-50 split on the back end. But if you want to do your own campaign and not have a split on the back end, we can actually run a campaign for you. And what we do is we just copy our campaigns that we know work and we put your budget on it. So you don't need to know how to make ads that are compliant or route leads and how to get them. All you do is click a button here, tell us what kind of leads you want. We copy the ad campaign for that type of lead that we know works. We route those leads directly to you so that there is no lead split on the back end. So if you want to boost your pipeline even more than the free leads we're giving you, you can do that here at the click of a button, and then those leads won't have a split on the back end. Now, another way to work leads in our system is maybe you're already getting leads from another third party. Maybe you're buying leads from Zillow or LendingTree, or maybe you run your own ad campaigns, right? You can use our webhook here that we give you to bring those leads into our system in real time. So as soon as that lead comes in from that third party, it's going to be inserted into our CRM, and our CRM is going to notify you so you can call them and quote them and do everything like any other client. Now, in addition to providing all of these ways to get leads, we also provide assistance with you getting your own leads. So we give you a custom website where there's all kinds of lead capture forms on there that go to you. Those are self-generated leads that come from your website. And then we also have a promotion tab here where you can instantly generate flyers here. And these different flyers and business card designs are all compliant. You can change the photo at any time and generate a new version. And notice it's all your info here. These QR codes linked to your website. These are all compliant with info here. And so we give you different tools to promote yourself as well. Now, we also have a cool feature here where you can connect your social media. And what that allows us to do is post compliant content to your social media every single day. And that content is linking back to your personal website. That way, you are able to capture more self-generated leads. And we all know we should be posting on our social media, at least once a day, but it's not easy to remember to do that, right? So it's easy to click this, set it and forget it. We post compliant content to whatever social media networks you connect to on a daily basis to drive more people to your website to apply as your own lead. Now, the best part about all this is that if you ever have any issues throughout the process, you can click live support here. So this is at the top of your CRM at all times, and this pops you right into our Zoom support room where we have the processors in there, we have administrative help, and we also have mentors in there for you to get help with structuring quotes or loans or disclosing loans. They're always a click away here with the live support button. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose here. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. So we'll have him talk about how this all comes together to close loans, and then we will go ahead and get into the Q&A session and answer any questions anyone has. So with that being said, Jose, I'll let you go ahead and take over.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator. So you've heard about our Great Leads program, second to none in the industry. I don't believe any company out there is letting every team member participate in leads. And you've also heard about our great proprietary technology, right? We give you the leads, and we also provide at no additional charge the technology to be able to capitalize on all those leads. Everything is already set up for you, no having to configure how to get the leads in the system. It's basically plug and play. And the best news is that we provide plenty of support to make sure that you are able to convert those leads into closed loans and that you are able to properly use our technology to ramp up your production. We have many success stories coming out of the Zoom room. We have our in-house processors in there to assist you with procedural items, and we have our mentors in there to assist you with structuring loans, and very importantly, structuring those quotes, right? Great quotes end up becoming loan applications that end up being closed loans, right? So like I was saying, we have many success stories in there. One that comes to mind, one of our MLOs, this was a tough one too. She paid for her leads plan, and the first lead she picked up was somebody that had been denied, a borrower that had been denied through another lender for a full doc investment loan. Luckily for her, she did show up in the Zoom room, brought all her docs, which we reviewed. She thought that what she had on hand was a bank statement loan, but after a thorough review, what she actually had was a profit and loss loan, very difficult loan. On top of that, the borrower wanted her to transfer the appraisal. Happy story here, happy ending. After several additional support meetings, 3 weeks and 2 days later, she closed her $1,056,000 profit and loss loan and made a $16,000 commission. And not bad for her first closed loan with the Mortgage Calculator. And like that, we have many success stories where MLOs come into the live support room and leave with loan applications ready to submit and disclose, right? So look forward to having you on board with the mortgage calculator and helping you structure your quotes and loans.
All right, thank you, Jose. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the next steps, and then we'll open it up to questions here. So when you are ready to move forward, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join, which is this page here, and you're going to sign up for the applicable plan. Now, again, our standard loan officer plan, you're making 150 basis points here with no monthly fees, of course, 75 basis points on a company lead, and 50 basis points bonus for anything over 2 million. And of course, everybody is provided with leads. Now, the Loan Officer Unlimited plan is just a different way to structure your compensation here, where there is a monthly fee of $299 because you're making 100% commission here, which is 2.75 on self-generated loans and 137.5 basis points on company leads. And a lot of the plans out there, if they do say 100%, they typically have a bunch of transaction fees. This is called Loan Officer Unlimited because there are no transaction fees. So you're literally just paying $299 a month to use our system and licensing essentially, right? And making 100%. And we provide you with unlimited leads as well. So it just depends on which way you want to approach your compensation there. What you're going to do is go to themortgagecalculator.com/join, sign up for the applicable plan. It's going to take you right to sign the initial compensation agreement. Now, don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well. So take your time, review everything. But once you do sign that initial compensation agreement, that's going to kick off the next onboarding steps. We'll reach out with the next steps of gathering your documents, walking you through how to have a sponsor your license and all that kind of good stuff. Now, I know there may be some people tuned in that don't have their license yet. And as we mentioned earlier, we do have a partnership with a mortgage school, so you can get your license for a discount. And this course walks you through the process from start to finish of getting your license. It includes the 20 hours of national education that you need before taking your exam. It includes the state education for your state that you need before taking the exam, as well as test prep so that you can pass the exam. So that's what that course includes. You can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training to take that course. So if you're already licensed, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join to sign up. If you are not licensed yet, you would go to themortgagecalculator.com/training. That way you can get your license.